Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video here. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads lately. It's been pretty dry around the NHL with the playoffs behind us, but we do have the draft coming up in about a week, and then followed by that we have free agency, so tons of stuff which will be happening in the near future. But I did want to talk about something that came up yesterday, and if you don't know, the Calgary Flames are in absolute shambles right now. They have basically their entire team either requesting trades or refusing to sign in the upcoming free agency period. And as a result of that, they are probably heading into a very long overdue rebuild. But I did want to talk about something that I saw on TikTok by a creator that goes by the name of Mike Bartner. So make sure you go check him out. He makes pretty good content, and I see him quite regularly on there. So I will leave his links down below. But he talked about something involving the Montreal Canadiens that was actually really interesting. And I think that Canadiens fans will be licking their chops once they hear this one. So the Canadiens last year acquired Sean Monahan and a 2025 first-round pick from the Calgary Flames for future considerations. And I remember back when this trade initially happened, a lot of people were saying this was a W for Calgary because they're dumping salary and they're going all in, signing Huberdeau to a long-term deal. And I'm not going to speak on how that has turned out so far, but regardless, I saw a lot of Habs fans pretty happy with this, and honestly, it was a W for them as well because they weren't competing for a cup this year, and they got themselves a free first-round pick along with a guy that isn't really going to impact, the level of their cap because it really doesn't matter at this point for them. So Habs fans were pretty happy about that, regardless of where that first was going to be, in the order of 1 to 32, because it's a first-round pick. You're not going to say no to it, regardless of what position it's in. And I think a lot of people thought that the Flames were doubling down on their current core with guys like Kadri and Lindholm and Toffoli and whatnot, and they thought that they were going to be competing for at least the next couple of seasons. So I'm pretty sure Habs fans thought that, this pick was going to be somewhere in the early 20s. So, that's not terrible, but it's not the best. Fast forward to now, the Flames are looking like an absolute mess. No one wants to play there, and I think that they've accepted that it's time for a rebuild. So, rebuilds don't happen overnight. They don't happen over 1 year. They don't even happen over 2 years. So we could very well see this pick from the Montreal Canadiens now be a potential top 10, top 5 pick in 2025 based on how the Flames are, because they're not going to be looking like a very good team over the next couple seasons. They're going to be getting so many assets for all the players they're going to be dumping, and they will also be losing a lot of guys to the market, which, is not the best for them. But Habs fans, I want to know how you're feeling about this news, because you might be aware of this, you might not be. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below, because this could be huge for you guys. And it could really match well with your current timeline. You have guys like Caulfield and Suzuki coming up, Uri Slavkovsky. So it's looking like a really good young team with a lot of good prospects. You have a good pick in this year's draft. I doubt that your first-round pick will be much higher next year, so it'll probably be in a pretty similar position. And then after that, it doesn't matter where you finish in 2025. You will almost have a guaranteed top 10 pick from the Flames depending on where they finish. And from the looks of it, it's not going to be very good. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, comment down below your thoughts, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I'll be sure to catch you guys all in the next one. Peace out, and take care.